As you know, Mike LaFleur moved up to the booth.
Yep.
You got, Kyle Breeze, his coach, his quarterback's coach. You also have John Beck. He's got a lot of people talking to him.
Yeah.
Is that too many?
I think it is.
Because he says no. He said they're all kind of saying the same thing.
I think it is. Whether they're saying the same thing, they say it a different way, and they all have to sing off the same hypno. But you got to understand, you got to allow, everybody wants to have a piece, right? On the offensive side of the ball, have a piece and giving him information. Understand that it seems like it's too much information for this young man to understand. So you have to decide, this is the guy that's going to coach, and you talk to the guy that's coaching him. You don't talk to him directly unless it's something obvious about his stance or something that's easy to pick up. I don't go into the nuance. I let him go into the nuance because you don't want to say, well, in this one, he told me to look for this, and I looked for that, and I was confused. You want the kid to play fast.
He did say today that Mike LaFleur, what he says, that is what that's, no matter what, that's what you follow.
Yeah, of course. But, he's a coordinator, right? But you have to understand, and that's why, you try and figure it out. I understand that Beck has an experience in the West Coast offense, but him coming in mid-season doesn't understand the why. Right? Sometimes you understand the what, but you don't understand the why. You may not understand the whole why. It could be something where it installed during training camp that they were belaboring a point, and it comes up only maybe once or twice in the game, and Beck sees it somewhat different. That's why, I really want to see Beck have to come to the podium and kind of explain what he's doing, how he's teaching Zach, what's going on, the progress, because his mechanics are off. And it seems to me like Beck is here just for Zach Wilson, because I'm sure that Matt Cavanaugh is coaching the other quarterbacks because that was his role before he got here. I want to see him clean up his mechanics, because you can't start without a good foundation. I understand that we want to come here and call him a gunslinger, say he reminds of Aaron Rodgers, Koufax, Johnny Unitas, or whatever, but you have to get there, right? We don't judge those guys when we see those throws off their rookie year. They've matured to that. And I think, some of the worst things to ever happen to this league is the fact that a guy like Patrick Mahomes comes in and has success. A guy like Lamar Jackson comes in and has success. A guy like Phillip Rivers even has success, because they all have bad fundamentals, right? And we get enamored with this was a sidearm throw, and they practice that stuff. That's supposed to be a last resort. When you look at the best to ever do it, Tom Brady, he continuously talks about the little things, the foundation, the going back to the basics, making sure that he's throwing from a great platform when he can, and making sure that his feet is where it needs to be. That's how you have sustained success. You can have splash plays with flicking left and right, but the same thing can make you laugh and will make you cry in this league. If you're not fundamentally sound, it all comes down to that, and those are the differences. Those guys are special, generational, and I'm not saying that Zach's not generational, but become your own person. Don't try and become them.